Whoa, look at
That's
all
what it
that.
says. Wow.
The whole chat thing.
Always looks like there's a lot of people there, and then there's some. The important people, though. That's what really matters. Greetings. Live long. This is the mime version of live long and prosper.
Is it?
No. It's my drawing glove. Look at that.
Okay. I'm going to say hi to people.
Hi, people.
Yeah. Hey there, Anita.
Hey, Anita.
Hello, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
Ed's flirting with Anita.
Uh-oh.
And
hey, now.
Anita's flirting with Ed.
Hey, there you go. You got a match. Boom.
Hey there, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy.
Oh, Jennifer's on here. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, hello, Jennifer.
And we've got Les in here.
Hello, Les.
And hello, Pat, if you're there.
Hello, Pat. Yes.
And
hello, Gina, if you're there.
Yes. I didn't say hi to Jeannie yet because sometimes she pops in, but
she does.
But
just covering my bases.
Yeah, you're good. I should have. Okay, let's see. Les says, "How are you doing, Matt and Kimbra? Doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Making it through. You feeling better, Kimbra? I'm in the works. How's my back feeling? So my back is fine. My issue is my numb foot. You know, walking, but it's fine. I went to work all week. Matt, can I choose the Kraken for you to draw?
Maybe. Which version of the Kraken, though?
It says Marley's here watching with us. She wants to watch the drawing of the cruise creatures.
Oh.
Well, hello, Marley.
Hello, Marley.
I won't be doing any drawing, even though I put drawing with Matt and Kimbra, but that's because I wanted my name on there too.
You could draw something if you want.
I'm probably not going to do that.
All right.
Matt, is that your rendition of the Kraken in the thumbnail?
No, that is AI's rendition of Kimbra's description of cruise creature drawing with Kimbra and Matt.
Yeah. It
after the 15th attempt.
Yeah, the first one was almost there, but it put 2 random people in the picture.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
how about we do this without the people?
I mean, it's a thought. It's a thought.
And it was too hard for me to go through photos and find one where my hair wasn't up, because when my hair is up, then sometimes it makes me a boy. So I just said no people. Gina sleepily says hi. She's halfway napping.
Enjoy your nap.
Valid.
Gina.
I actually about 20 minutes ago, I stood up and to grab my iPad because I was going to read a little bit while he was making his drink. And I was like, man, I could so go lay down in bed and just sleep right now. But I didn't. I'm here. I'm going to open this curtain a little bit because it's a little toasty in here.
Yeah, it's warm in here. I've got a fresh squeezed juice drink. We've got some poblano pepper, a little bit of lime, a little bit of ginger, some mezcal, and a little bit of agave. It's spicy, sweet, and smoky. It's all those things. You wouldn't like it.
I can't have it.
You wouldn't like it
No.
because it's too spicy. But other than that, you might think it's okay.
I have water because I'm not allowed to drink alcohol.
No, she's on too many drugs.
Yep.
It's drugs or alcohol. Which is it going to be?
This week, drugs.
This week, drugs. Yep. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I haven't really been juicing much because life, but.
And the place that we get all of our produce from normally is on a 2 or 3 week hiatus.
They are.
It's a family owned farmers market. Is that what you call it? Farmers market?
Yeah, it's in that.
Yeah. So they
family of things.
They take a few weeks off in the summer for
I should
vacation or whatever.
I should turn my phone on the cellular just in case we stall out
Les says it looks healthy, Matt.
Just in case we.
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Anita says, I have water too, Kimbra. Cheers. That's right. Cheers.
You kind of made a didgeridoo sound there a second ago.
That I did?
Yeah, I was like, wow.
That was my cup. That was not me. That was.
I know, but it was still from you. It was.
I should have filled this up.
So.
But I didn't. So.
My little pop socket. It doesn't really make my phone stand very well these days.
No.
But
you've been playing with it too much.
It's good enough. I don't know what. See, it just. Well, you can't see. It just fell over.
Are you doing it wrong?
I'm doing it the same way I've always done it. It just.
Les says, don't jinx the internet, Matt.
I know. I know.
Well, last week we did all right.
We did.
Oh, that was aggressive.
Oh. Huh.
Matt, you have to do a walkabout in the outback to get a good didgeridoo sound.
Yep. Yepers. All right, well, let's get into some drawing.
You ready?
Well, let's. So I've been working. Well, I haven't been working. I worked on these before last week, I think, drawing some shark species that I was gonna try and laser cut and put out, but that didn't happen because we were too busy playing Baldur's Gate 3. But we finally beat it. Third attempt. I don't know how many hours we logged on that game.
Oh, a lot.
Easily over 100 hours. Easily over 100 hours.
Like over the 3 times or just this last time?
Just this last time.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. It's a good game.
The final part was a little disappointing.
Well, the very end battle was surprising and stressful. I think if we did it again, like it'd be like, okay, we know.
Yeah, but I didn't really find that whole thing to be fun.
No, I didn't either because it was like
there are other parts that I found to be fun.
Yeah, it was too much. It was like too much like, oh, those characters that you've spent like 100 hours with, 3 of them are just dead now. Just like that.
And that happened at least twice to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why you reload the game.
That's why you save over and over and over again.
So can you screen share this?
I'm already ready for it. I was just waiting for you to tell me.
There we go. So these are the, thank you for those of you blessing me. These are the sharks that I have done so far. I'm trying to make them species specific. And I can kind of, well, I don't know if I can.
No. Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Does that show up?
Yeah, it should.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey there, Todd.
Hey there, Todd.
I was thinking about you today.
This one right here. I guess there's too much of a delay for people to get. If you know any of these, shout them out. I'm going to start naming them. This one is a thresher shark. You see that long caudal fin there. And this one is a blue shark with a long streamlined body. We have an oceanic white tip. Looks like he's up to something. I don't know. We've got a spinner shark or a black tip shark. They look almost identical, but there they are. Hello, Judy. Judy's Recess is here.
Oh,
welcome.
Oh, hold on. Les says, what's the one that sort of looks like a frog in the lower left?
Oh, this one down here. That one, do you know what that one is?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite sharks.
Oh, well, tell the people.
Oh, it's an epaulet shark.
An epaulet shark. And tell them what's special about the epaulet shark.
They walk on land.
They do, yeah. So they walk across tide pools and stuff.
Yeah, Judy says I might need glasses for this.
And we got a tiger shark here. And then the second largest species of shark on the planet, the basking shark. And then this one is our Australian friend, the wobbegong. So
let's see. Stacy says, Matt, I enjoyed the first episode of All the Sharks.
Okay.
We need to watch more of that.
Yeah, I was talking to my boss about it, and she's watched several episodes now and gave me her.
She's still good with it?
Yeah, there's some there's some made-for-TV drama,
Yeah.
but it's not really directed at the sharks. It's like directed at the scuba diving, and she's like, it's obvious that there was no actual drama there for these people, but you know, they put it on for the cameras, I guess. Which I said, look, it's TV. You've got to make it watchable for people.
There's got to be some drama.
If the drama's not pointed at vilifying sharks, then I guess I can accept that. I mean, you know, speaking of wobbegongs,
well,
g'day, Sean.
You skipping people. Judy says, I'm guessing there's a nurse shark in there. That's an idea, Matt. Have you thought about doing a nurse shark?
Oh, sorry, that was that ginger went down the wrong throat. Wrong part of my throat.
So you have multiple throats?
Only have one throat. None of these are nurse sharks. Although the wobbegong and maybe the epaulet shark are kind of related to nurse sharks, but I have not done a nurse shark, but I plan on doing multiple species of sharks. I'm trying to do a nurse shark might fall into this, but I'm trying to do lesser known sharks. Like I did the tiger shark, but I'm trying to do sharks that like aren't like the sharks, you know, bull sharks, great white sharks. I'm trying to, you know, highlight some of the lesser known ones a little bit, maybe. But there's like 530 species of sharks. I'm probably not 530 species of sharks ever, but I'll, you know, maybe I'll get to 50. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Jennifer says, I need glasses too.
Don't we all?
Todd says, Patty talks about Kimbra and Anita all the time.
Aww.
She is so looking forward to the cruise. I am too.
Well, that's cool.
Also, we need to talk to you two. We've already kind of mentioned it to Anita and Ed, but we need to talk to you two as well about when you're down here for that cruise, because we have an idea of something that could be fun leaving the night before. Yes, there's Sean. Hello.
Like I said, I mentioned the wobbegong, and he showed right up.
Anita says, "Oh, can't wait either. I'm so ready to." Hey, hold on, you're touching things, man.
Sorry, I have to.
Well, I know, but you messed it up.
Sorry.
Okay, now you can touch things.
Okay.
Let's see. Stay all together again. Judy says, whale shark.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the whale shark. I will probably do a whale shark at some point. I don't know how quickly, because although I do have a soft spot in my heart for the whale shark, it is one of the most popular sharks. So I'm trying to get to some of the less popular sharks, but I'm a big fan of whale sharks. So
let's see. Stacy says
it'll probably happen.
Matt's an alien with 2 throats. I knew there was something.
At least I don't have pharyngeal jaws like Alien.
Todd
and
says,
more eels.
Anita, we have been spying on your shipmate cruises. We may pop on one of them next year. Is it one in April? Because I'd be okay with that.
Princess like kind of backed off a little bit. Didn't you just read that? Yeah,
Stacy posted that. So last week, I believe.
Todd's looking forward to some cuddle time with me and Ed. Me too.
I see that.
Me too.
Last week, Princess put out some updates to their Plus and Premier packages.
Trying to win that most popular cruise line award from Carnival.
They weren't.
They weren't as extreme as Carnival.
They weren't as extreme.
No, but there were still
some little things.
They were still unfortunate and unfortunate timing.
They don't personally bug me that much. But they listened to what people had to say about it.
Yeah.
So like with the Plus package, they limited it to 15 drinks, and that was all drinks excluding water. So teas, coffees, sodas, you know, all that good stuff. And they listened to the people, and the unlimited coffees and teas are now a thing. So that coffees and teas are not part of that 15. But sodas kind of stinks.
Yeah, but you know what I was
I
thinking?
don't need that many sodas anyway.
Like on a Carnival cruise, does Princess let you bring your own cans on board?
I don't know that.
But on a Carnival cruise, we'll bring 24 cans of soda on a 7-night cruise. And it is pretty common for us to have several of those sodas left over at the end of the cruise.
Yeah.
So that's between the two of us, which I do consume more soda than you.
I don't drink nearly as much soda, especially on a cruise. I drink my water more.
So let's say I drank 20 of those, just let's be really out there. And then over 7 days, that's 2-point-something sodas a day.
It's almost 3. 21 would be 3.
Right. So I would, if you ask me, like I've drank 3 sodas tonight since we've been home. But
have you really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
But on a cruise, I don't drink as much. I drink a lot of soda because I haven't had soda for a few days. So we bought soda tonight, some Coke Zero for a steal, if Coke was stealing from me. And I crave soda. What can I say? I have a problem. Gummy bears and soda. Black licorice. I don't know. Anyway, I drank the first one with dinner, and then I drank it so fast I filled it up with another one, and I drank that one, and that was like dinner, and then I was like, oh, well, I want another one. So there you go. And then I made this juice thing.
That's almost gone.
I drink fast. This is why I have to be careful with alcohol, because
you do drink fast.
I drink everything very fast. Like when people are like, I don't know how I could get through this much water in a day. I'm like, I don't even have to try. Like, I don't usually drink water because I like soda and stuff, but I could. Yeah, so when I say gummy bears, I mean gummy bears. I don't mean none of that weird hippie gummy bear shit stuff. Sorry. I haven't had any of those. But yeah, I went through a whole bag of gummy bears today. That was not good. It's not my proudest moment, but I knew it was going to happen because I bought them at the gas station this morning. And then they were at my desk, and I was at my desk, and that's what happened.
Did you eat all of them?
I ate the whole bag.
No, you didn't offer any to me.
I didn't. I did offer some to Diana, who sits behind me. She sits behind me.
I'm your wife.
I was literally like, I'm addicted to gummy bears. I got to eat all these gummy bears. Oh my gosh, this gummy bear tastes so good. And I'm like, do you want a gummy bear? And she was like, no, I'm good. I'm like, oh, thank God, because I eat all these gummy bears.
Wow. Okay, I've got to read some of these comments that we've missed. Ed says that he's going to be the big spoon. Is that the biggest spoon or just the big spoon? Because, that determines order.
The big spooner.
Sean says, Matt and Kimbra, there is a new cruise in 2027. You interested?
Oh, 2027.
It will be on the Carnival Adventure.
Have you even heard of that shit?
I don't know what the Carnival Adventure is.
Well, we will look into it.
Am I like out of the loop on stuff?
Probably we are.
And Kevin Counts is here.
Hey, Kevin.
Bon Beanie, happy Aloha Friday.
Yeah.
Everything just skipped. There you go. Read it while I figure out where we are.
Had leftover pizza and the Colonel.
Is that KFC?
For dinner. Oh, pizza and chicken? Pizza and chicken.
Stacy says they
just don't put chicken on your pizza. I'm not okay with that.
Fountain soda in the
I don't care if you do.
Yeah.
But not for me. So you know what? I know there's been a lot of controversy, cans and fountain soda. I will say this. I prefer fountain, as long as it's not one of those freestyle machines. I prefer fountain soda over canned soda. However, I get the convenience of a fresh can of soda like in your stateroom at the same time. So I'll just leave it there. But chain eating gummy bears. Yes, that is pretty much what it looked like.
Kevin says he had a huge slice of red velvet cake for breakfast each of the last 3 days in a row. Wow, that's a healthy breakfast.
I mean, I had donuts. I can't really say much. Little chocolate, little Debbie donuts.
Hey there, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Going to South Carolina next week with my sister Kelly and my adopted mother. Cool.
Okay, awesome.
Carnival took on 2 P&O ships in Australia when they shut down. Okay, is that?
That's what's one of those. Okay, all right. Well, that is an adventure.
Judy says, I don't like chicken on pizza either.
Right, Judy? I don't know. I have nothing against chicken. I mean, it's not my favorite meat, but I have nothing against it. And I like a buffalo chicken. I love buffalo chicken, but it just, something about putting it on my pizza, I just don't like it. I just don't want it on my pizza.
I like chicken on anything.
I'll put pineapple on my pizza all day. That is the side of the fence I sit on. But chicken on pizza, it's not for me. If it's for you, I'm not I'm not opposed to it. I just, not for me. Oscar Mike Golf.
OMG.
Oh, you seriously don't know what the Carnival Adventure is? Have you heard of the Golden Princess? Yeah, I've heard of the Golden Princess. Haven't you heard of the Golden Princess?
Of course.
Wasn't that like an 80s TV show that was like a spinoff of Raiders of the Lost Ark for a minute? No, that was the Golden Monkey. Was that the Golden Monkey?
I don't know. Let's change the subject so we don't look like we don't know what we're talking about. Sometimes they don't have certain sodas on tap and have to use a can.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Les is a fan of Hawaiian pizza.
That's why Les and I get along so well. All right, let's draw some stuff. Like Marley's probably sitting there going, would these guys please shut up and draw something? Does Marley have any? Hey, look, anybody can give me a request, but does Marley have any requests for what to draw? Is that like the Golden Bachelor?
I know the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
Kevin says pepperoni, sausage, extra cheese, and extra sauce are the only things allowable on pizza. Oh, no.
I do like extra sauce.
I would not eat that.
Yeah, it depends on the type of sausage, but other than that, we're probably good.
I prefer my pizza with little to no sauce.
Oh,
AKA bread on cheese. I mean, cheese on bread. I would also eat bread on cheese. I mean, just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like a good like jalapeno or yeah. She would like an octopus. Oh, sure, Marley. Start me off with like a hard one.
That's funny. Let me tell you something funny about that.
I'm just going to look up a reference. Go ahead.
Matt's been doing some classes, some offsite classes at libraries, like draw with coral and draw with sharks, to kind of go with their art theme that they have this year. Which actually it sounded like it changed or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. And a lot of them have been draw with coral. So he's been drawing a coral thing. And then at the end, he asks everybody, to pick some animals to draw. And most of them pick like sharks and sea turtles and seahorses and that sort of thing. And I asked him the other day, I said, has anybody asked for an octopus? And he said, no, but that's really good because it's actually kind of difficult to draw because of the number of legs and making sure that you get them all right. So it's just really funny that the first pick is octopus.
By the way, Marley, this is not my like serious octopus drawing. This is just my kind of having a little fun. This is just my having a little fun with an octopus drawing here. I will try and draw a real octopus. I just thought it'd be funny to draw a little goofy one. There is a lot wrong with this octopus, like from a scientific perspective, but
like you added you're taking away.
Yeah,
there was a sucker where there was no leg.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was an invisible arm of the octopus. All right, let's try and draw like for real.
There's like a mosquito flying around in here.
An octopus here. I do. So I like drawing I like drawing like the head part of the octopus here, like that I enjoy, although it's sometimes a little challenging. I'm looking at a reference, by the way, which you should do when you draw, unless you just are real confident in what you're drawing, because if you just think you know what it looks like, you probably don't. That's what I've found in my life. Even things like yesterday, I was at that coral draw and they were like, draw an orca. They said killer whale. And, I know what a killer whale looks like, right? Should have looked at a reference. That's all I'm saying. So this is where it gets tricky, Marley. Okay, because you got all these arms, and this is why it's so tricky. They're doing whatever they want, And I need them to be about the same length and about the same thickness. And then, you can't see them all because there's an arm behind. And then somebody's like, it's an octopus supposed to have 8 arms. And I say, well, you know what? Sometimes you can't see all of them, but my coworkers don't care. But we're going to see how many arms we get. Now, octopuses have, which that apparently is the correct way to say the plural of octopus is octopuses, not octopus. Octopi, according to our cephalopod biology. See, this arm is longer. That's what I'm talking about, Marley. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna just gonna add a little length there and make it look fancy. How about that? Yeah. Now, another thing that people say that is kind of wrong is they will say that octopus have tentacles, and most scientists will say that the octopus has arms, not tentacles. And the difference has got to do with how this one's like doing the splits.
Yeah.
There.
Where are the other 4 at?
I haven't done them yet.
Well, octopuses have 8
Oh my
arms.
gosh. I am going to put another one here because that's like too much space there. I forgot what I was even talking about now.
Tentacles.
Yeah, so they're not tentacles. I have no idea what erase. Oh, that works. Okay. They're not called tentacles because tentacles are more like flimsy little things that you don't have as much control over. We're going to make this arm come up here. I do like the octopus, I think it's a cool animal.
Okay, Matt, can you actually put your phone over here? Because I think our chat has stopped.
Uh-oh.
And
yeah, there you go.
Well, that's not our chat.
Oh, you got to probably turn it in a different position. 1, 2, 6.
It didn't. Okay, I just.
I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. This would be rough. There, very rough sketch of our octopus friend here. Not sure how I feel about it yet. Yeah. Okay. And
oh, Stacy said we sound like robots.
Oh, really? I wonder why.
I don't know. Do we still sound like robots? Are we about to lose connection or something?
I don't know. It looks okay.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
On the phone. Okay, it was just a weird little funky thing.
Maybe that's why it didn't look like the chat was coming through.
Oh, maybe. But I didn't see any video pause.
No, I didn't either.
I'm just going to add some sucker discs here. Now, squid, which are much easier to draw, Marley. Squid are a lot easier to draw. They have 8 arms and 2 tentacles. But octopus have 8 arms. So tell that to your science teacher next year, Marley. And if they think you're wrong, you just have them contact me at the Florida Aquarium and I'll set them straight. They might think you're really, really smart because you are really, really smart. I know. Now, all right. So there's our octopus. What do you think? It's all right.
It's not pretty good.
It's not my best octopus, but you know what? It'll do in a pinch. It's definitely an octopus, right? All right, let me see. I don't normally use this program. Let me see if I can.
You have to give it a name.
Well, let's see. I'm going to hide that layer.
Oh, so you're just going to make it disappear?
Well, it's still there.
I wanted you to name it.
What do you want me to name it?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
All right, here. I'll name it. Hang on. Where's the show layer thing? Show layer. All right. Marley, what should this octopus be called?
All right. While she's thinking about that,
9.
I'm going to give you something to think about. Okay?
Okay.
Creature of Black Lagoon snorkeling on vacation.
Oh, jeez. The creature from the Black Lagoon snorkeling on vacation. That's a tall order.
Oh, Kevin said it's 9 because of the one that's hidden.
If this octopus has 9 arms, that would just make it odd. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Why would the creature from the Black Lagoon have to snorkel? Just saying.
Because it looks cool.
It's like a shark with scuba gear.
Yeah, that one's just weird.
All right, let me see if I can find a reference of Gillman.
Oh,
swimming.
Anita says to name it Marley. Les said to call him Alfred. So it could be Marley Alfred.
Wait, how does Marley spell her name? Is it Marley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can't see that last part. It's underneath the EV Mux logo. That's fine. There we go.
How's that for things?
Magic.
All right, now how do I... Except now I don't know how to get out of that. Done. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to hide you again. And then...
Ed, I'm not sure this is really a cruise creature.
What? What did he say? Is this the creature from the Black Lagoon?
I mean, it's a creature. I guess if he's on vacation, then he's a cruising creature.
I just don't know why he needs to snorkel. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see. You know, I have spent some time drawing our friend Gilman, and he's kind of hard to draw a little bit. I don't know why. He seems like, oh, now he looks derpy. I made the derpy from the Black Lagoon.
Marley says perfect to the octopus.
Thank you, Marley. All right. Let's see. We're going to put a big snorkel in the mouth there.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to go fill my water.
Okay.
And my microphone's still on. So if you hear, liquid, it's the water from the fridge, not me peeing. Just saying.
That's weird, Kendra.
Well, I just wanted to point it out because
just weird. Okay, there's the snorkel, and there's his little oh boy. All right. I've got my reference here that I'm very roughly using. And I can't see any comments there, guys. Still says she says it's perfect, so I like that. We'll give him. He looks a little effeminate now. Hey, I'm Gilman. That's right, girl. All right. Now we got like, what do you call that when the thing comes towards you and it's bigger? There's a word for it in art, and I can't think of what it is. Do you know what it is? Foreshortening. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Foreshortening. All right, this is all you're going to get.
Well, how do you know he's on vacation?
Oh, because I'll tell you how. Instead of being like that, he has more of a cheeky glass, but it's even got a little umbrella here. Little wine wedge. I don't know how he's keeping it underwater like that, but he is. All right, so don't ask me. It's the magic of the creature, of Gilman.
Let's see. Jennifer says, reminds me of Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen, microphone in the bathroom. Judy says, this thing is so scary. Les says, good memory, Matt. What movie was in 1954 for that movie? Yeah, he's looking at a reference.
Yeah, I'm looking at a reference. Yeah. If I drew this from memory, it would not be. Well, first of all, my body position, which is not great now, would be much worse. But because I do not, as much as I like drawing people and stuff, but I don't spend enough time. Like I can draw a shark, but from memory, but I don't draw enough humans. I've always wanted to, and I just never really gotten that good at it.
Let's see. Stacy says Matt and or Kimbra talk about the masks they use on all the sharks. So much different than regular diving masks. Was that so they could communicate with each other?
It's interesting that you bring that up. I haven't seen. Where's the hide layer? There we go. I haven't seen any more episodes. I want to watch some more episodes because I don't know. They did that so that you could hear them talking underwater. That is why they did that. That is not something that most expeditions are budgeted for. Those masks are a pain in the butt to wear. There's a lot of technical problems that go along with them. I don't know 100% if they were really talking to those or if they did those as voiceover.
I bet they were talking into them. I do. And I think that they had like microphones recording it.
They just had to have a lot. They probably, because like we used to do a show where we'd have a diver in the coral reef who had a mask like that. And then like I or somebody else would be in the aquarium dry side, having a conversation with them, asking them questions, things like that. And it was a lot. It was like when they weren't talking, you'd hear them as they were breathing and stuff. And yeah, it was just a lot. So,
but in a show like this, they can edit that kind of stuff
out. They can, yeah. So basically it's like a full face mask and the regulator is built in. Now, what has to happen is, so here's maybe your head here, right? See, it's got a short little nose. This is just a little. So just to give you an idea, so this is covering your full face here, so that you can talk, so you can breathe through. It's kind of like the full face snorkel mask, but it's scuba. So the difference is you can compensate for the air pocket with weight, and you can compensate for the pressure because you can add air from your tank in there. So like the full face mask, if you swim 6, 8, 10 feet underwater with a full face mask, it'll be like the hugger alien in the movie Alien, because that air will compress and it'll just suck on your face. You could, like with a little mask, it does that, and you just breathe through your nose to put more air in there. But you're feeling, that's why like free divers will wear like the tiniest mask possible so they don't have to waste too much lung air filling that up to compensate. But when you're scuba diving, you have the air tank, so it's not as big of a deal. All right. Clear?
Stacy said, I noticed several guys had full beards and apparently no issues with it.
Yeah, because those, well, I've never worn one of those, but I think they go further. It
covers more of the face.
I think they go further around. And what may be happening too is that you can clear it pretty easily. So you may be more vertical, like in the snorkel mask, you're more horizontal. And so that water's just flooding in. But I don't know. I'll have to ask somebody that's worn one of those that has facial hair, because I would think you would still have some of those issues. But I'll ask. There's a guy at work named Eric who's been in the aquarium since it opened. He's our shark biologist, and he just has a mustache, so he may not be the one to ask. I don't know. I'll find somebody. I'll find one of them that has a beard that's been here long enough.
Yeah, I would struggle with that mask because I wouldn't be able to clear my ears.
Well, that's the other thing. So
I have enough trouble.
Right, yeah,
regular.
you would be challenged. So when you clear your ears, because as you go down the pressure, there's air pockets in your ears. You have to equalize that. So typically, what they'll tell you to do is hold your nose and exhale, and it basically
or hold your nose and swallow.
Yeah, or wiggle your jaw. So if you are experienced and your anatomy is forgiving, you can get to a point where you can just kind of just wiggle your jaw or something, it'll clear. I can usually do that. Normally I don't have to pinch my nose to clear my ears, but sometimes I do. Like sometimes I'm struggling a little bit. I have to stop because every couple feet, once you hit like 5-10 feet, every couple feet you have to clear. It gets a little easier as you go deeper, but you can't reach your nose with those. So
I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, there's sometimes that it's so painful for me that I have to go all the way back up.
Because you could damage your eardrums if you don't. So that's, yeah. All right, what else should I draw? Give me some cruise creatures or just some creatures. It doesn't have to be a cruise creature. You want me to draw a mermaid?
Until somebody else says something. Otherwise, we're just sitting here staring at the screen.
All right, I'll do a quick mermaid until we get something else. How about that? Let's see. We'll give her a really fluffy tail here. I got to erase a little bit. Give her some hips, right? Let's see. What's she going to be doing here? This is where I should be looking at a reference as well, but I'm not going to for this one. Oh yeah, I drew that mermaid, didn't I?
That's why I said it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Right. Les says lionfish.
Oh, a lionfish. I could do a lionfish. All right, let me just. You want her topless or with a top?
This is a family-friendly show.
I know, but she could have hair that covers it.
Tonight is a family-friendly show.
Okay.
Marley's on.
Yeah, gotcha. All right.
Stacy says hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie. That's right. Here's what I'm going to do, Les.
Are you going to incorporate?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too.
I'm going to make her kind of reaching up here. This is kind of like my Fantastic Cruising Halloween design from a few years ago. I got to think about what a hand looks like.
Marley has requested a seahorse.
Oh, okay.
And Anita would like a turtle.
All right.
So we got lionfish, seahorse, and turtle.
Okay, this is where it gets a little weird. I have to draw the boobs, but I'm gonna give her some seashells. There we go. Look at that. Seashells. She's got a belly button.
They're different sizes.
Isn't that how it really works?
Yeah. But the shells are usually the same.
You know what? The only time there was they were having a sale on shells and there weren't very many available.
Okay.
We'll give her a little collarbone here. And then let's see, actually, maybe I'll try and do like I'll have her kind of looking up. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that's a big schnoz.
Jennifer says seahorse. Stacy says spotted trunkfish.
That's funny because when I did my coral thing yesterday, somebody said trunkfish and somebody said seahorse. Ooh, she's kind of funky looking there, isn't she?
Oh, look at this. Now, Marley drew an octopus for you.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. We'll make her hair like really wild because it's flowing. It's flowing in the water. Okay. Now,
that's a really good octopus.
It is.
I can tell you, I cannot draw an octopus, which is why I'm the one sitting over here and not the one drawing.
I'm going to lower our mermaid down a little bit here, just so I have room to draw this lionfish for less. So let's see, lionfish. All right, so we're going to go. I'm going to try and draw this from memory. I have drawn a few lionfish in my day, but it's been a minute, so I'm not sure I'm going to get this right without looking at a reference. But
he's got some nice lips.
I mean, he's a fish, you know. Fish have impressive lips, is what I'll say. I mean, really, the lionfish's body is pretty standard fish body. It's these fins.
I don't know if I've ever really paid attention to the body of the lionfish because there's so much other stuff to look at.
Usually I think it's 11 fins. That's where the venom is on the dorsal fins. I think their tail fins pretty normal.
Jennifer said she's a punk mermaid.
It's the only kind.
And Anita says she has zero artistic talent. You and me both.
You know what? It's a skill. You have to build it.
Yeah. Like those painting and drinking things. Like there's people that like to do those and they're like, oh, they're so fun, so relaxing. They are so stressful for me. Art stuff is not fun and relaxing for me. It is extremely stressful.
There we go. A mermaid and a lionfish. How about that?
Beautiful.
All right, we're going to hide a layer. We're going to make a new layer. And then what was the next one?
Seahorse.
Seahorse. I'm going to look at a reference because every time I draw a seahorse from memory, I think I know what I'm doing, and then it looks funky. So
Stacy says, are lionfish poisonous to mermaids?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Are they poisonous or venomous?
They would be technically venomous, but I mean, I don't know. You know, it depends on your view of mermaids, I guess. I need to hit the eraser there a little. Ooh, that's a harsh eraser right there. Okay, somewhere I go wrong with my seahorses and they end up looking kind of weird, and I'm not sure. It's not in the head. I think it's in the body. I think I try and make the neck go down too quick, because I'm looking at this seahorse reference and it is not what I would have done. Yeah, I think that's my problem.
Stacy says, same here, Kimbra. Drawing is stressful to me too. Yeah. But that's okay, because then we can just watch other people draw.
So, look, I mean, it's all about what you're drawing. Like,
Jennifer says it's stressful for her too.
When I'm drawing like a real like serious thing, there's a there's a little bit of stress there. But when I'm drawing like if I'm just doing like a coral reef, something really loose, sketching, then it's like my happy place. Then. So we got the belly here. They got a little fin comes out here. They got a little fin here. And then they've got these like lines that come. Keep perfecting it and stuff, making it a little bit more accurate. Then they've got.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oop.
Oh, okay.
We're okay?
Yeah. Okay. Patty says, I think paint and sip is the way to go. A couple of glasses of wine, and I think my art is beautiful.
There you go.
I need more than a couple glasses.
Patty, your art probably is beautiful. Look, I've done this thing where I teach people how to draw sharks. At the it's too hard. This is what I would do. Happy face, frowny face, triangle, 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 triangle. Like that. Pretty simple shark, right? I would do that slowly, step by step, and people are like, it's too hard to do. Oh, okay. We're just losing it for seconds. Then I was at Animal Kingdom, and I saw they were doing like this, how to draw. They had a whole audience.
Yeah, Dante.
They were doing, was it Dante?
It was Dante.
We've seen them do a couple of them, though.
Yeah, but the first one was Dante.
They were really detailed drawings. And my point is, these drawings looked really good. And there were little teeny tiny kids all the way up. So I don't buy that excuse anymore.
Here's what I'm going to say. So I went to one of those drawing coral things with you.
Mm-hmm. You did.
And
you did.
Why didn't it? Oh, because I have to turn this too. So the first thing that you had us draw was like
the coral anatomy,
the coral polyp and stuff. The top of that was so hard for me. This top part.
This is what she's talking about. So I have them do this. All right, this is the body of the coral, and then this is called the choanosarc. This is a soft tissue that connects like other polyps, which I'll finish. Then there's the basal plate.
I also had a really hard time with that.
And then what she's talking about though are the tentacles, which we're doing a cross section. So it's just a bunch of little whoopie doos like that. Like that's pretty loose right there.
I redid it 6 or 7 times.
The stomach, which is kind of wavy like our stomach, so they got more surface area. This is where the mouth is right there. Okay, and that's really it. And then you just do your other corals out here.
I know that we're real small on this screen, but I'm gonna.
And then you do a zoom in.
This is my version, but I had such a hard time for that stuff.
These are the zooxanthellae algae, and then you've got your nematocyst cells, which are little coiled harpoons. I mean, that's
I also had a really hard time with the staghorn coral.
Oh, and the skeleton. The staghorn. Staghorn coral is a little rough.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. Staghorn coral, you just kind of got to draw.
I don't know. Yours just looks so much better. Like, apparently it's something about spiky thing just can't do.
Yeah, I mean, really, staghorn. If you look at staghorn coral, it's usually like kind of like, well, that like this should be thicker at the base. It's usually, it's not curvy. It's straight lines, but it's kind of like a tree. Other than that, and then usually it comes off. It usually branches on 2 sides, and then maybe it does this kind of a thing, and then there's just a whole mess of it together. All right, we're gonna hide that layer. We're gonna add a layer. All right.
Turtle was the next one.
Turtle. What kind of sea turtle? Sea turtle.
Let's see. So what other things are in here? Well, you're trying to figure out what kind of turtle.
What kind of sea turtle you want me to do? Or do you want me to do a different kind of turtle?
Les says, Matt, did you teach yourself to draw or did you take lessons?
I took a lot of art classes in high school, and I went to learn a lot. I got a lot of experience, but I didn't learn a lot. I'm taught from books. I'm taught from practice, and then once like the internet became a thing, I'm taught from lots of YouTube. So a combination of all those things.
But you're also just kind of naturally artistic.
I mean, drawings always come kind of easier to me, but like definitely like my skills have improved through practice. And they still have a ways to go.
You can see things like I know what something might look like, but when I try and draw it, it's wrong.
Yeah, so that is like, so what I did learn from my first high school that wasn't visual performing arts, from my art teacher who was amazing. I learned some basic things about art. One is that, like I said earlier, what we think things look like and what they actually look like are usually not the same. So looking at references and learning to draw what you see and not what you think you see. Like you can look at a tree, draw a tree, but you're letting your brain guide you instead of what you're seeing. It may not look like a tree. You got to draw the tree. So what we did every day.
Hold on a second. Jennifer said we faded out again. Are we back?
I think we're back because that looks like we're back there.
It does. I just wanted to make sure because.
What we did every day in art class is we would do a blind contour drawing. And this sucks, but it will improve your drawing skills. I guarantee it. We would draw either a hand or a pine cone, and we would cone, and then without looking at it. And what that did is it taught us to draw what we see and not what we think we see. It was like an exercise. It was very effective. So that's one thing I would say to do if you really want to get good at learning how to draw, is learning how to see things is important. But that's a skill that you have to develop. So yeah. The whole left brain, right brain thing is not really real. I mean, it is from kind of if you just want to kind of look at it as sort of a metaphor, but yeah, in that regard, I don't know. I got a lot of left brain and a lot of right brain. I'm very analytical and logical, but I also have a huge creativity drive. So I'm kind of split. Like I'm science and art. So I don't know. All right, sea turtle.
What kind of sea turtle?
I don't know.
Well, I'll give you two to choose from.
Okay.
Leatherback or hawksbill?
A leatherback or hawksbill? Well, I've got a hawksbill on my screen over here, so I'm going to do that. And
that's what I was originally going to say, but then I thought I'd throw in a wild card.
Oh, okay. I can kind of draw a turtle from memory, but if I really want to make it look super good, I have to look at a reference. I am probably not going to make this super good because I'm drawing it too quickly, but I will try and at least make it look sort of accurate. Sea turtles have big eyes. That is a sea turtle thing. And hawksbills, this one's going to be a little cartoony, have that hawk shaped bill. I'll maybe emphasize there a little bit.
Stacy says, back in college in drafting and design, we worked a lot on developing the skill to think and see in 3D from just a 2D image.
Yeah, I mean that's what I also tell people. I say, look, if you want to get good at art, draw things over and over again, but make sure you look at references, and if you can, draw from life or at least from video. You can start out with drawing from pictures, but you want to really see these things, especially if it's something you're not super familiar with. Like if I'm drawing a fish, I may look at one main reference for it, but if I really want to get good at drawing it, I'm going to look at it from different angles, or I'm going to watch it, or I'm going to look at a video of it, and I'm going to understand what it looks like from different perspectives and and things like that. So, all right, the hawksbill sea turtle. This one's going to have to swim down a little bit because I made his head too high up on the page. And long neck here. Now, the way we tell sea turtles apart is with their shells, with their markings a little bit, but the number of scoots they have, maybe a little bit the pattern. Hawksbills have kind of a jagged shell back here. And then, let's see.
Jennifer says, I think it's rare for someone to have a true balance of right brain and left brain, but you really do, Matt.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I don't know. I mean, I think I've got like in some parts of my life, I'm very right-brained, as you would say. In some parts, I'm very left-brained. It does help me, like that flipper is way wrong. It does help me with like what I do because like for creating curriculum and things like that, like being creative is super important. And I utilize that at work quite a bit. You know, people come to me for ideas and things like that. And I love creating games and educational things. But sometimes, I don't know. I'm not going to get into all these scales to really sell a sea turtle. You got to really focus and take your time drawing these scales. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to just draw a sea turtle for the entire time. But we'll see if we can get at least these back scoots kind of right. That may be too many for a hawksbill.
Anita says, your talent always amazes me. One day I'll show my talent and I'll just schedule a bunch of programs.
You'll schedule a bunch of programs. That's funny.
Hey, you know what? Let me tell you. If we have a group that's like really complicated on how they need their programs to be scheduled, like if there's a certain number of students and they want to do like 2 or 3 different programs plus lunch and they're here between this time and this time, usually my other 2 coworkers are like, yeah, Kimber can do that one. So
yeah, we all have our skills.
It's my talent. I'll schedule a program like the best of them.
I'm going to make him a little more hawky looking. I really want to turn him into a hawksbill.
I think that did it.
Yeah. Sometimes you'd be surprised, like you do like a little line change or something and you're like, oh, that was it. That was a problem.
He looks kind of angry though.
He's determined. He's not angry.
Okay.
You know why? Because he's heading for this sea sponge down here. That's what he likes to eat. He's coming. And for this. Oh, we're not back on the phone. I think we're back. Then we're back.
Yeah, we're back. All right.
No, if
your customers are amazed and appreciative of your skills. Probably not. Most they show up and they have no clue what's going on. But this.
Yeah, we're so good too. Well, what were you saying before you were so rudely interrupted by the internet?
I said most groups show up and they don't have a clue what we've scheduled.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even know that they have something scheduled. They're like, "What?" I'm like, good. Glad I spent 2 hours putting this together for you.
We got any more suggestions?
No.
No?
We don't. Give suggestions. Tell Sir Matt what to draw. Anita says you did a great job organizing our group cruise. Thanks. And I was stressed the whole time. Les says Aquaman is trying to abduct Kimbra and Matt, thus the dead screen. Spotted trunkfish. That's right.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
Stacey.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Here, I was drawing a cruise ship. We're gonna get rid of that.
That's not a cruise creature.
It's a ship. That's a cruise ship.
Oh, and then Anita said starfish.
Spotted trunk. Whoops.
Is it a spotted trunkfish or a spotted cowfish?
I thought did you say trunkfish?
Yeah, but
there's both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking? But they're just called different things.
Dang it.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Okay. Well, I guess if we flash like that, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah. So, all right. So he's got a little junk in the trunk back here. And then he's got the peduncle, which is that little muscle that connects there. And then what other fins you got? He's got a little doomy fin there, a little doomahickey fin, and a little fin here. He's got can't really see his gills, but he's got like a little fin comes out here.
Oh, your mom has popped in, Matt.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was wondering if she was going to be on tonight. And then let's give him big, pretty eyes here. A little bit cartoony eyes. That's all right. And then they kind of got like a little thing going on there. Sometimes they got like markings. It looks like beside the spots. They got spots. We'll get to the spots here. But yeah, spots all over. Like a fish with measles or freckles or something.
Stacy says, I love seeing trunkfish when snorkeling.
Yeah,
I do too.
They're pretty cool. I was trying to explain to people at the library like a boxfish or trunkfish, like they're like flat bottom fish. They just have such like a flat bottom. I was trying to draw that, and I don't think I did it very well at the library. But I mean, like literally, they're like flat. I'll see if I can draw better here. Probably not without looking at like that angle.
Oh, your mom just got home from Jeff City.
Oh, okay. Fish.
I sang that in my head. So they've all seemed curious, friendly to me.
Yeah, they get a little shy. They are pretty curious fish. That really.
Do you remember one was in Aruba? Went to Renaissance Island. That one that up.
Oh yeah, this definitely is.
Because it fed because mango food.
They are a motivated fish. Like if you have them in like an aquarium, like they will definitely sort of learn that. I don't know if I'm capturing the flat bottomness of it, but anyway. Hi, Blair.
All right, next you have starfish.
Starfish?
Yeah, starfish. And then a barracuda.
Starfish. There we go. Boom. Done.
That's what mine would look like. Don't forget the pants.
It's got heels. All right. No, we're gonna do it for real. Whoa. Hold on. I went back too far. Okay. So starfish are easy to draw, I think. There's a lot of different species of starfish. Kimber and I got to see the new tide pool exhibit that's going to open next week today. We got a little sneak peek at it at the aquarium.
Cool.
It is pretty cool, I would say. This starfish has been eating its spinach. It loves to go swimming with bow-legged women. So the key is getting like this kind of different angle and then building up like that sort of 3D look for your star. They've got little, what is that called? Madreporite, where the water goes in. Water vascular system. So here, let me do another one.
And they do the underside.
I'll make a different species it's going to get similar.
How about a brittle star?
Oh, that's a whole different thing there.
I know. That's why I said it.
They're flexible. You wouldn't necessarily think they are pretty flexible when they're alive. See if I can this one to raise them. And they got these little tube feet that stick out, but they need that water to operate those tube feet. We'll give this one a little flip too. All right, a brittle star. A brittle star is not a starfish per se. It's related, but it's different. They have a central disc, and then most starfish have 5 arms, but there are definitely exceptions to that. Brittle stars, what makes them different is they have these long, skinny arms. As we're getting into octopus territory here, Marley, with all these arms, and these come out, that's 4. I want that one go crazy. And then they usually have like kind of almost looks like hairs on them. Now they are fast relative to other echinoderms.
This is the only star I've seen in the wild.
I know, that's so weird to me. I look for them too because I used to always see stars and I don't see them anymore. I thought for sure in Mexico we'd see them, but anyway, they're not fast, but for a sea star they're fast. Starfish, they'll like move around and stuff, but technically not the same. These are not the same animal group. They are related, but different. Kind of like a Portuguese man of war and a jellyfish. Not the same thing. Box jellyfish and a regular jellyfish, not the same thing. They're related-ish, but different. All right, we got another one on
Barracuda.
Barracuda. Now, I could draw Barracuda from my brain, but I'm not going to because...
Oh, next we have a blobfish.
A blobfish. In its natural form or one that's been brought up abruptly from the depths. So that's an important distinction. A lot of times if I draw one from my brain, I get it a little bit wrong, which I'm not sure why because I've drawn so many barracuda, but they're just a long fish. with a underbite.
I think they often look angry.
They do look angry. I don't think they are angry, but
they just look so angry.
And they got them big old teeth. You know? And then this is where you gotta sell the barracuda. You gotta get the
Les
body
wants to know
length.
if you're gonna draw a picture of Joan Jett.
Joan Jett. Hart sings Barracuda, but I am a big Joan Jett fan. Just FYI. Hart was the first rock concert I ever went to. Was to see Hart with our friends Charlie and Bev. And I saw them at Six Flags. And later I saw Joan Jett at Six Flags. And Joan Jett was like a punk rock girl when she started out. So she kind of connected with that community. And here I was in the 80s, Joan Jett, a bunch of metal kids, and then me with a big old mohawk, like third row center. And I know Joan Jett doesn't play for the same team, but I swear she looked at me and with eyes that made the girl I was with punch me in the shoulder. But she was probably looking at my girlfriend, really. So, but I felt like we bonded, you know. She's like, "Oh, punk rock kid." Probably not. That's just my imagination. All right, so now we got the barracuda. They've got some fins here. This is where I mess up. Barracuda. I'm just going to do. A lot of times they lay these fins flat, so that's part of the problem. And then this comes out, and we got the barracuda tail. I couldn't remember the barracuda tail yesterday. Saved my life. I guess kind of correctly, but not exactly. And then, of course, the barracuda has like these big blotchy markings on them. They're variable. I usually just give them a little spot like that. And they also have like a darker coloration to the top there. Might have a couple of spots down here too. I feel like my barracuda is a little long, but that's a barracuda. Like you could see that and go, that's a barracuda.
All right. Jim says 80 night. Les says, "Oh, you're correct." Patty loves Hart. Stacy says
I like Hart.
Best. Anita likes Joan Jett.
Yep.
And your mom likes watching you draw.
I like strong female rock bands. Like I love strong female rock bands, and those are both good examples of that. So, all right, what else we got on the docket
the
here?
blobfish.
The blob. Oh yeah, the blob. Did we get an answer?
No, Todd. Which version of the blobfish?
It's Todd. I know what he wants. Look, they're deep sea fish. Okay, I'm going to draw both. So when they're in their normal state, they're kind of more of a normal fish, right? They got kind of a skinny tail. They've got a little bit of that blobfish look to them, but not nearly as strange as they look when you pull this poor animal out of the depths. And remember I talked about the gases compressing? Well, if you live in the depths and then you come up, those gases expand. And they do terrible things to your anatomy. That's basically what a blobfish looks like at depth. And then we've got, of course, our famous blobfish.
Your next thing is going to be jellyfish.
Okay.
And then Stacy says, Matt, look up Phantom Blue, all-girl rock band from the 80s.
Oh, okay. I have not heard of them, so I can look them up.
For a second, that looked like a mustache.
Yeah,
and then you added to it.
And then they just kind of got this. I think these are fins, but there you go. It's little.
I say you made those like teeny tiny.
I did. Here, I'll grow them.
Whoop.
There we go. They're bigger now. Through the magic of digital media. Hi, Lair.
What kind of jellyfish you gonna do?
I don't know. What kind of jellyfish should I do? What kind of jellyfish do you want me to do?
The blubber ones.
The blubber ones?
Yeah.
The blubber, the lagoon. Let me look at a picture of them.
I think.
Blubber jelly.
Let me see. Oh, what's the ones with the spots on them that we have?
Spotted lagoon jelly.
Maybe.
That's why I said that, because I thought that's what you meant. Spotted lagoon jellyfish. Those guys?
Is that what we have at the aquarium?
We have had those at the aquarium. Yeah. For sure.
I feel like the ones we had don't look so spread out.
Yeah. All right, so jellyfish. I like drawing jellyfish, actually.
Stacy said, "I'm assuming bringing the blobfish up kills them, right?"
Oh yeah. Bringing most fish up from the depths kills them. That is an unfortunate reality of, unless you are bringing it up very slowly, and even then, it is not. I mean, it depends on the depth you're talking about, but it is not an easy thing. Now, this jellyfish is kind of weird in that it's got the spots on it. It looks like a mushroom. You can kind of see through it. But then it's got like, its tentacles are kind of these weird wavy bits.
Your next one is squid.
Oh, was that Marley?
No.
Oh. Because I told her it was easier to draw squid then.
That was Les.
Oh, Les. Les, is there a type of squid you'd like to see? Or generally speaking, type of squid you'd like to see?
Yeah, I'd say it's the spotted lagoon jelly that I was thinking of. This picture looks more like what I was...
Oh, I
know it looks the same.
Yeah, it's kind of the same
but this,
thing.
I don't know, this version looks more like what I remember seeing at the aquarium.
Yeah. And we have like moon jellies, which are basically, there's not much to them.
How about an upside down jelly?
Oh, those are kind of tricky to draw. Because those are like, I'll try and draw one from memory. They are quote unquote upside down.
AKA fire pit.
Yeah, kind of.
That's what it looks like you're drawing.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what they look like. And then they've got like some spots where the algae is really thicker.
Les said, boy, you're asking the wrong guy. Common squid, I guess.
Common squid, all right. Well, I mean, it could be a giant squid. It could
Caribbean reef squid.
A Caribbean reef squid. It could be a vampire squid, which isn't really a squid. It could, there's a lot of options here. But I'm gonna do a Caribbean reef squid. I don't even have to look at a reference for this really, because I have drawn so many flippin' squids in my life. When we used to before we made a PowerPoint specifically for it, every time I did a squid dissection, which I do a lot of squid dissections at work, we would draw a squid. The thing that makes the Caribbean reef squid different is they're thicker. People see them, including myself. First time I saw one, I was like, is that a cuttlefish? I know we don't have cuttlefish in the Caribbean, but that looks like a cuttlefish. It's not. Also, their fins are very cuttlefish-like, in that they go all the way down. This bit here is called the mantle. Also, this whole thing is the foot, but they can have some pretty spots on there. They can make those go as they please. And then big eyes, because squid and cephalopods in general, they got it covered in the eye department. I mean, really, cephalopod eyes are better than human eyes. They do not have to get glasses when they turn 40, partially because most of them only live to a year or two, but also because their lens doesn't flex like ours. So when we get to our late 30s, early 40s, our lens doesn't flex, so we can't focus between two different distances, and that's why we end up with progressive glasses. But squids, they just do all that with the muscle and the tissue on the outside. Also, we have like an optic nerve that covers the back of our eye, and our brains have to fill in the picture. Squid's optic nerve doesn't cover their eye, so they got the better eye. That's what I'm saying. And they're big with a big lens, so they can see better underwater in the dark, although Caribbean reef squid are kind of daytime diurnal animals. And then, this is why they're easier to draw than the octopus, because they keep all their little arms together most of the time. And then their tentacles usually only come out, like that's probably more arms than you normally see on them, honestly. You probably just see like 4 of them there. But, and then if they do want to use their tentacles, here I'll move this one so we can draw the tentacles in there. They keep them tucked up in here, but they can shoot out pretty far. And they have sucker discs on their arms, all underneath, and then they have them on these little paddles on their tentacles. So when they eat, the tentacles shoot out, grab the food that they're eating, the shrimp or whatever they're eating, pull it in to where those stronger arms are, and they can pull it into the mouth. Which, fun fact, squid brains, which would be right in here, squid brains are shaped like donuts, and then their esophagus, which is very small, connected to the buccal bulb with their beak, and that esophagus goes right through the middle of their brain. Everything they eat is food for thought. But the problem is, squid is eating, a shrimp or something. Do a little shrimp here. And the shrimp is pretty big. It's not going to fit through there. So what do? Well, inside their mouth here, they have a tongue type thing called a radula, and it's like a tongue with little spines on it, like a file, and they grind their food up into small enough pieces to fit it through their brain. Pretty cool.
Next, you have a sergeant major.
A sergeant major.
And there is another request for a tarpon, but we might be out of time before that.
Okay, well, let's see if we can do it quickly. Sergeant, how do I spell sergeant? S-A-R.
S-E-R.
S-E-R. S-E-R.
G.
G. There's like an E and an A in there somewhere. Oh, there we go. I got it. Boom. I could probably do this one from memory too, because I've drawn several of these, but I just wanted to look at one to make sure I'm not getting anything really wrong. I'm going to do a real quick one, so maybe I can get that tarpon as well. These are a type of damselfish. And that because they are very territorial fishies. They will come at you, man. They'll come at you, bro.
I'm a fan of the Sergeant Major.
Yeah, I mean, Sergeant Majors are pretty
You
cool.
see them everywhere, but I like never get tired. I still get excited every time I see one. And the babies are super cute because they're like just smaller versions.
Yeah, they are pretty adorable. Now, what really sells a Sergeant Major is going to be a little bit hard to draw in just like a pencil-y look because it requires some color. But
You don't have color on there?
I do, but I haven't been using it.
Okay.
So I'm in the mode of not using color because I've been teaching these classes and I don't want to use things that people don't have access to, but I guess that's not really the case here. But I'm going to see if I can. So the part of it are these black bars. Those I can do. Right? These black bars that make the Sergeant Major, give the Sergeant Major its stripes. But then they have like they have kind of a yellow color here. Let's see if I can just represent that with some scales, maybe. Just to give it a little bit of, these are really rough scales, but there we go. That's a rough Sergeant Major, but it's a Sergeant Major. All right. And then a tarpon. Another fish that I have drawn before, but there's certain things that make the tarpon a tarpon. I'm going to try and do a real cartoony one of this.
Your mom says Hawaiian turkey fish.
Hawaiian turkey fish?
Is that a lionfish?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. They have big eyes. And they have this kind of frowny face thing going on here.
Yeah, it's a lionfish.
Oh, okay. Are lionfish native to Hawaii? Wouldn't think they would be, but they might be.
Well, let's see. The Hawaiian turkey fish or Hawaiian lionfish.
Oh, well, probably if it's got Hawaiian name, it might be.
Well, but are there different types of lionfish?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different types of lionfish.
So this specific one might be native to Hawaii.
Right. I just didn't know if there were any native to Hawaii.
I would say the Hawaiian one is.
Well, yeah, you're probably correct.
I don't know why I knew that they were called turkey fish.
I knew they were called turkey fish because I've done like Thanksgiving drawings of them and stuff. Oh. But
I don't know why I knew that. I don't draw them.
I just wouldn't have expected my mom to call them it. You know.
I would say it's a little more red.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got less white
Yeah.
markings on it. Now, tarpon are known for their huge scales. Tarpon get pretty big, and they can have scales like the size of like a dinner plate. So I'm being very sloppy with my scales, but I know we're about out of time. Well, we got a little bit of time. This is a better example of scales than this nonsense right here.
So I know the name of this fish, and I'm going to say it wrong because I do it every time. But Stacy says, what are the silverfish with the black tip fins that we see a lot in Grand Turk?
Palomitas?
Palomitas. See, I was going to say meta. Palomitas.
I mean, it might be palomitas. I don't know. I usually hear them pronounced palomitas, but that doesn't mean that's the correct way to say it. That's interesting. When I search palometa, piranhas come up. Also palomitas, but yeah, I don't know if it's palometa or palomita. That's meta knowledge right there.
Mom, that's a really cool fish.
It is a cool fish. I'm not going to draw a lionfish because, Mom, I already did. So when you watch the replay of this, you'll see that I drew one with a mermaid.
Todd says, how about the adorable Florida Kimbra fish?
Now this needs to be more rounded. And then they've got I need to click on that and make it bigger because my eyes are going fuzzy. There we go. Yeah, big eye.
Yeah, I like seeing this fish a lot too. They're really cool when they swim by you and like in a big school.
If I can make this smaller. Oh yeah, I can. Good.
Oh, Todd says, or the beard mat fish.
The bearded matfish. They kind of look a little bit upset at the world, I think, this fish. Got a little fin. Comes out like that. Little fin down there. And this is what's really going to sell it. That's too big.
That is aggressive.
That's okay. It just gives me a starting point. And then we come down here. And then here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a little trim there.
Let's see where we are. Your mom says that's right. Stacy says, "Yep, that's them." Your mom says, "I just saw a picture of one, and he's beautiful." Todd says, "You are so lucky." Who's lucky and why?
These guys they got a real prominent lateral line, and sometimes they've got some little markings going up and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever drawn a Palometa meta before. I think this is my first one. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
That's a lot of drawings.
Yeah.
Give me a workout. It's good.
Well, the only other things there are the adorable Florida Kimbra fish and the beard mat fish. So.
I don't know what the adorable Florida Kimber fish looks like, but I'll try and do a bearded madfish. How about that?
A little upset that you won't even try and make a Kimbra fish.
I mean, I didn't say I wouldn't try. I just said
Stacy says, nice drawing, Matt. Thanks for drawing for us. And Anita says, they were all awesome. This was fun.
Oh, you guys are welcome.
Yeah, at lunch today, I asked Matt if he had a picture for the thumbnail today, and he said, well, what do you want to talk about? I said, well, I don't know, just whatever, like we normally do. I said, do you have something in mind? And he said, nope. I said, do you want to draw? And he said, sure. So that's what's happening.
There you go. The bearded madfish.
Hmm.
You know, I'm not going to do a kimberfish. That's how you get yourself in trouble right there.
Why aren't you going to do a kimberfish?
Because I can make my own fish, and if it looks stupid, then I've done it to myself. But if I draw you as a fish, and then you're like, "Why did you make this look
Just
that
make
way?"
sure you give it pink hair.
Okay, all right, here we go. I'll make a kimberfish.
Don't forget, it's adorable. See, the problem is I don't have any like distinguishing features. Like you have the beard and the bald head or the hat
You have
and the
pink hair.
glasses. Yeah, but if you're not doing this in color.
Well, I can add color for this one.
Okay. Todd said careful.
All right, let's do this. Let's go boom. And then we'll go boop. Let's see, I may need a different brush though. Do I have... Oh, I could do a watercolor layer, can't I? Let's try that. This program simulates watercolor, kind of.
I need to redo my hair. I was thinking about that.
What color do you want your body to be?
Well, my glasses are green. I don't know. That might make me look like I don't know. When I was little, my favorite colors were green and pink.
See how the watercolor like blends together like
Yeah.
watercolor? It's so cool. I should use this program more often.
You should. Do you have it on other devices?
I have it on the iPad.
Oh. Well, why don't you use it? Do you use the other one?
And we'll give you some stripies. Oh, I got to dry that. Hang on. So I can dry the layer. How do I do that? Dry a layer. And then it won't run like that. A little darker color. Dry the layer again, and then we'll go with detail. Well, I don't know if this will work. Trying to add some highlights. That didn't really work. Here's what I'll do. I will add another layer and go back to regular media. Do it that way. Ooh, that needs to be whiter. Not sure that's working very well either.
lovely, Matt.
You like that?
Yep. You did all right.
I'm going to get it tattooed?
No.
Oh. So you don't like it that much.
Les said this would be a good thumbnail. You should turn us into fish. I mean, I know you kind of just did that, but like for real. Like you should draw that. Stacy says you could also have drawn a queen angel fish.
True.
Yeah, don't forget my crown. I'm just kidding.
Here, I'll put you in the water.
I thought you were going to say fishbowl.
I'll put you in the fishbowl.
I don't belong in a fishbowl. Are you going to be in there too?
I didn't paint me.
Okay, but I don't want to be in the water without you.
I need like a bigger brush in hand. Oh, that's huge. There we go.
Very nice.
All right. There we go. Kimberfish and a matfish.
All right. It's after 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's time.
That means it's
time for a wrap.
And our animal lights turned off. That's the clue that it's time.
Oh, yeah. Look how blown out we are now. Okay.
All right.
Well, this was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah. Good stuff.
We'll see you next time.
Yep.
And yeah, I think we should be here next weekend.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything
foresee any reason why we wouldn't.
In general, in the next bit of time, right? We don't have anything going on.
Nothing too major
that I know of until October.
Yeah.
Unless something else pops up, which could happen.
Could happen.
Anyway, have a good weekend.
Good night, everybody.
See you next time.